In a city with hundreds of thousands of condominium units, there are only a handful like this one. Welcome to the Ritz-Carlton Residences. Rising above Bangkok's central business district, the Ritz-Carlton Residences at MahaNakhon isn't just another luxury condo. It's a statement about where you choose to place your capital and where you choose to spend your time. In today's video, we're taking a holistic look at this project, from different layouts and views to the details that matter if you're thinking as both an end user and an investor. I'm DJ from Investing Thailand, and this is your inside look at one of Bangkok's most prestigious residential addresses. As we step into the residence, pay attention to the proportions, the way the ceiling height, window lines, and circulation are designed. It all works together to make the space feel calm, livable, and intentional. This is where you start to see the difference between a typical high-rise condo and a branded residence at this level. In a unit like this, we're not just looking at size, we're looking at the attention to detail. And this unit has world-class craftsmanship. That craftsmanship shows up in the touch points, the weight of the doors, the hardware, the stonework, the way the cabinetry lines up with the glass. These are the things your guests might not consciously notice, but they sure feel it. And for many of our clients, that feeling of quiet quality is exactly what they're paying for. Now, a residence at this level isn't usually your first property purchase. Our clients already have portfolios, homes in other cities, and a clear sense of how they like to live. So the question becomes less about, can I afford it? And more about, does this address truly deserve a place in my life and in my balance sheet? This kind of property certainly isn't suited for everyone. But one thing you can't deny is that a residence like this gives you something rare: world-class service, global branding, and a home you're proud to use. For some, this becomes a primary home in Bangkok. For others, it's a lifestyle base, a place to host family, entertain key relationships, and feel grounded when they're in the city. But in every case, the address itself carries weight. When you put the Ritz-Carlton Residences Bangkok on a name card or invitation, people know what that means. One of the biggest questions buyers ask us with branded residences is, beyond the finishes, what am I really getting for the premium? And here, the answer is very clear. You're buying into a service culture and a maintenance standard that protects your asset over time. People always ask, am I just paying for the brand? With Ritz-Carlton Residences, the brand is the asset. In practical terms, that means consistent building upkeep, professional management, and a service team trained to international standards. Over 5, 10, 15 years, that can make a meaningful difference to how your residence presents and how it's valued in the market. You're not just buying a unit, you're buying into a promise of how this building will age. Our clients rarely look at Bangkok in isolation. They're comparing this to opportunities in London, Hong Kong, Singapore, and asking, where does my next residence make the most sense emotionally and financially? Our clients in this demographic range typically aren't deciding whether to invest. They're deciding where in the world to invest. At this price point, you're comparing between Bangkok and London to Hong Kong and Singapore. When you align global level branding and service with a market where prices still have room to grow, it can create a very compelling thesis, both for capital preservation and for lifestyle. And if you already have emotional or business ties to Thailand, that upside becomes even more meaningful. The Ritz-Carlton Residences Bangkok is not the only way to invest in the city, but it's one of the clearest expressions of how far Bangkok has come on the global stage. For the right client, it can be that one address that anchors your presence in Thailand, a blue chip asset you're also proud to call home.